Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T-34-2G FT. It's the Tier 7 Chinese tank destroyer, and this one's located on the northwest spawn of Fjords under the command of Deadhead of Philo. Now the 2G FT is, well, it is fake tank really, because they never actually built this tank destroyer. But it's designed on what was supposed to be the tank of the time, the T-34-2, the medium tank, derived from the T-34 tanks that Soviet Union was putting out. And normally this one comes armed with a 122mm gun, very similar to the Su-122-54. Well, Deadhead is taking it up into the little area with the trees in the square C4. See if he can get some shots on the enemy. He is using the 122mm, alpha damage of 390 meters, alpha 390 hit points, and penetration of 192mm. With the heat ammo, he can take that up to 250, but he's loading standard AP at the moment. Now you can see the gun depression isn't that great, and that's because this tank destroyer is very, very low. So there's very little gun depression. Well, he did get a hit into that 1375, and because he was using the bush mechanic, he wasn't spotted. Reload time 8 seconds, which is quite reasonable. Now that T-34-85 is coming around that rock, that central rock. But he seems to have stopped, and I think the reason for that may be the MT-25 we've got up just a little further up the road, and the T-52 has turned up in the western pass, in the eastern pass rather. And we've got to be careful we don't get seen by that AMX 1375 that we just hit, and we get shots on that. Oh, in fact the enemy are coming through, they're coming through quick. No, we missed on that shot, and we might get spotted. Yes, we were spotted. Yep, we weren't using the bush mechanic on the ones to the east, and 1375 may have spotted this as well. But we're now round the other side of the rock, and this will actually give us some protection whilst enabling us to get shots on the enemy. Now, can he hit that E25? Yes, just. But nothing off that shot. In fact, we've lost sight of the E25 now. There's nobody around the corner to spot for us, and the guys who are actually in the bushes have fallen back. Now if we go too far forward, the AMX 1375 might spot us again. There's definitely 3 tanks up there. Just having a quick look just to see, can the 1375 spot him? They're being very cautious, that enemy group. They're just holding back and waiting for somebody to come around the corner to get at them. Oh, here they come. And the AMX 12-ton came through quick, but he got tracked. And we finish him off. 175 hit points. Now, can we get reloaded and hit one of these two? Try to... Oh, no, that didn't work. Can we get a shot on the poodle? Reloading. No, he went behind the rock at that moment. And now our Arty's in a whole load of danger because the... our teammate who was around the corner, I think, which was an OI, and he's outnumbered by the T-52 and the Poodle. And they've managed to finish him off, so we're now going to go defensive, see if we can take out these two. And the Hummel fires around in and hits the T-50, and we take out the Poodle. 310 hit points off him, and we're going to go in aggressively and take out this T-52, or we lose our Hummel. But we take out the T-52, so that's 3 kills we get. And the IS has got 3 kills as well on Arty. Now it looks like the enemy have got OI coming up the west side of the map. He's come up from the southern pass. So I'm not sure if he'll stay there. There's the E25. He came around the corner and headed south. Now that AMX 1375, the one that we hit at the start of the game, he might still be there. Yes, he is still there, but he's being engaged by our tanks now. Got an IS going after him. Oh, there's a lot of damage going on, and the MX 1375 is dead. And there's the E25. Can we get a shot into him from the rear? We've auto aimed onto him. Ah, yes! One shot was enough. We got him. Still using standard AP. No premium ammo needed yet. We're one tank down on the enemy. They have 2 Arty, a heavy, and a tank destroyer. We haven't seen that OI for a while. Okay, so where are they? Well, the Arty might be on the peninsula. In fact, the TD might be there as well, because that was the last position of their Wizzy 131G FT. This is a tier 7 game. We are top tier. And Deadhead is doing a good game so far to try and get the enemy down. We couldn't spot anything there, so maybe they are on that peninsula and waiting for us to come on. Oh, we've been spotted by someone, and it's the Wizzy. Auto aim on, miss on that shot. We'll go up behind this rock, but the Arty on the peninsula may know where we are now, and we might be about to get Arty. And that's, oh, he got a fire, and that's a premium fire extinguisher went off. And he gets him on the second shot. In fact, he ammo racks him. And there's one of the enemy Arty, the M44, came forward to try and do a derp, and it failed. Now, can Deadhead get him? There's 2 enemy Arty, an M44 and an S51. If we can get this, it's a Pascucci's, but it'll also be a Top Gun if we take out this M44. Just around the corner. Here we go. It's aggressive. It's coming up behind him. Yes, and he gets him. And there's the S51, and oh, he derps us for 437 hit points. Lost half our health, but here comes the Pascucci's. And that's 7 kills and possible high caliber. So there is only 1 enemy left, and it's the OI. And he was last seen in the village nearby. Our KV2's low on health, so is our IS. Now the question is, where is he? There he is. And he just gets hit by the KV2. Massive hit. The KV2's wiped out, which means the OI will be on reload. And we've got the opportunity here to score our Radley Walters. Come on, Deadhead. Doing it for the honour of Philo. Yes! Lovely. And that wins the game for Deadhead of Philo. What a game. Well done. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Deadhead from Philo in the Wizzy T-34-2G FT. So I almost forgot which vehicle it was in. He also managed to get a demolition expert for blowing up that Wizzy 131G FT on the enemy team. A Reaper badge for killing 2 enemies, or 3 enemies rather, consecutive shots. And he also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, and a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 7 in total. But the epic medals, he managed to get a Pascucci's medal. He took out both the M44 and the S51, which earned him that. He got a Radley Walters medal by killing 8 of the enemy, which is basically more than half the enemy team. And of course, basically, he carried his team in that game. And he also picked up a high caliber for the most damage and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And he got a win 8 for that game of 6-5-6-1, so a very good game indeed. Let's have a look at team score. Well, just look at that. Top of the table, 2,612 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the OI on the enemy team, the one he killed right at the end, 2,133 hit points for him. And then came the IS on our team with 1,849, the only other survivor from the battle. Now, he got the highest number of kills with 8. The next highest scorer was the E25. He managed to get 5 kills. The IS managed to get 4 kills. When it came to base XP, it was dead hedge again. He's got a clean sweep at the top of the table, 1,190 base experience points, whereas the IS managed 784 and the KV2 766. He fired 16 rounds in that battle. He got 10 direct hits, 10 penetration, and did damage of 2,612 hit points, all at close range. He received 2 hits from the enemy. One was a non-penetration, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage, but that was the big one. That was the one from the S-51, which took away nearly half of his hit points in one shot. He blocked damage of 250 hit points. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 8 of them, and on a premium count, he earned 39,914 credits, got 19,957 for completing the mission and events, and his total came to 59,871. After repair, ammunition, resupply, and consumables, well, there was no consumables, he actually took away 35,098 credits, and the reason for that is he used virtually no premium ammunition at all. He did use some, but virtually none. He relied on his standard AP, and it worked. It really did. He had to change and flick over to the heat at the end because he just run out of AP, but he certainly had a very good result as by taking out that OI. He got 6 bonds for getting the Radley Walters, the High Caliber, the Top Gun, and the Pascuccis, and he also picked up 1,785 hit experience points, times 4 for the first victory of the day on that day, 893 for completing the mission and events. His total was 8,033 experience points altogether. So I'm sure he's very happy, and I'm sure everyone in Philo will be very happy for him, because that was one hell of a result. And he did carry his team in that one. He did the right thing in terms of going after the enemy tanks and trying to protect the Hummel in the way he did, because if he'd let that Poodle and T-52 get into the enemy cap area, it might have been a different result. But no, he protected his team by taking out that flank and then going through the rest of the enemy one by one methodically. And it was a pretty good game. So if you enjoyed it, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.